opportunity to serve.
The candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Jude Udiachara, how do you intend connecting back to your people, the constituents you're representing, if elected?
I'm on the ground. I'm a common man like any of my constituents. I've been a farmer since 2003. I cultivate farm each year. So I farm with the people. And recently I've gone ahead to bring a commercial farming entity to a community in my place, Ngodo, Uturu. You can check them out. Right now, Vaughan Farms are going to start clearing 500 hectares of farmland to plant their cassava that they will use for supplying their flour mills that is located in Aba. This project, Central Bank of Nigeria is committing about ₦1 billion that will go to 250 farmers, because they insisted that 250 hectares of that land must be shared out to the local farming population so that they can participate in this commercial farming entity. It's one of the major projects are brokered in my community. So I'm on the ground in the community. In Asia Maloba, I brought in a Polish concern with my friend Dr. Joseph Okonkwo. They started the AKT quarry plant. Unfortunately, I think they've taken their plant away because of some hostilities with the Asiama community. They've relocated to Ishiago. What I'm saying is that I'm on the ground already in my constituency. I'm on the ground. I will continue to be on the ground. You don't need to feel fun to see me. In fact, I'm telling my constituents that I'm not going to live in Abuja. I'll continue to stay with them. I go to work in Abuja. On Monday, after sitting on Fridays, I come back to my constituency so that at evening time we can sit down, we marshal our plans, what motions they want me to sponsor on the floor of the House, what bills we have to promote, and what projects we can capture in the budget. Appropriation, very important to me. I want to see roads captured in the budget for my constituency. I want to see roads also captured in Abia State, health amenities, electricity, water resources, even irrigation in my constituency in Abia State. So I'll be home. I'm not going to Abuja to live. In fact, I'm telling some of my friends in Abuja, I'm not going to live in Abuja. I may stay in a hotel, but I live at home. I live in Uturu. In fact, I'm moving my house from Aba down to Uturu to live there so that I'll be with my people, so they can have access to me. So together we put heads together and we get the most, maximize my candidature, maximize my appointment, maximize my tenure, 4 years, maximize it, and draw the greatest benefit ever we witness in my constituency. The current occupant is doing empowerment mostly, training of women and youth mostly, of sharing rights and rappers and
thank you very much, the candidate
need to change
of the People's Democratic Party. The next question here: what are the immediate developmental needs of the constituents of your constituency, and what are your plans to solve the problems? To you, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Jude Udiachara.
If you throw that question back to my constituents, to the general public, in Uturu there are different problems. The Uturu man or woman will tell you water. Right now, you don't see any source of potable water in my place. You can't dig a borehole because of the underlying rock formation, you know, the granite. So you can hardly strike water in Uturu except some few points, you know, at the outskirts of the town. So old women right now are finding it difficult to cook, to wash, to drink, to find potable water to drink. So water for the Uturu man and woman. So we must find a way to, as a constituency project, if you ask me to nominate for Uturu, the way we can reticulate water from Iwi River, there's a river behind ABSU, the university, how we can reticulate that water to all the villages in Uturu, be a major constituency project for me. Also, electricity, the Uturu community is in darkness. Also, they will tell you about electricity. For Isukwato, erosion for some places, we need to find a way to control the erosion that is eating up people's houses in Isukwato, and then build more roads. Ovim, around Ovim, they've got benefited from some roads, but some other areas of other parts of Isukwato, we need to extend the road network in Isukwato so that Isukwato can become the true urban that it is today. The true urban that it ought to be. In Umunochi, yes, the electricity also, the immediate past chairman has done a lot of work on reconnecting Umunochi back to the national grid. The Incumbent House member couldn't do that, but Okegwe has done it. We will assist him with constituency project to take light to all the communities in Umunochi, and also to build roads, to put roads. Because we produce the granite that are used for making roads in Niger Delta, South East State, I will push for building of roads every year, many roads in my constituency, as a matter of rights that we have for the exploration of granite in my community. So we'll tackle roads, light and water, basic things that are basic.
All right,
things that are very, very basic.
Thank you very much, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party. Now to you, the candidate of the Young Progressive Party. What are the immediate developmental needs of your constituency, and what are your plans to solving these problems?
Like I said before, there are many people has a lot of needs. Like my counterpart, the PDP candidate, just said, the roads network. We provide the granite for doing roads for other people, but our place, we don't have roads. What will it take to have graders positioned on each local government, just 2 local governments, to take care of the roads and make them motorable? That is one thing I will do if elected. And when you talk about the water, we will also work towards having an alternative source of getting water to the people, because the water issue is general to our constituency, both Isukwato, Eluama, Ovim, even Utru, and Umunochi. We have that water challenge, and I'm going to make sure we tap into the alternative sources of providing water, making sure the water gets to the communities, because water is essential. Clean water, clean and safe water, not just any water, but clean and safe water. Then can you imagine staying in the village? Sometimes back when I stayed in the village, I was afraid, and I was praying that I don't get sick, because if you get sick in the village, you find out that it looks like hell. To get to the next health center is another thing. And if you ever get to the health center, you pray that the doctor will be there on duty that day. I think during my time, I'll make sure that we station doctors and nurses that will be permanent on the health centers to give health care to the people. And I'll also provide mobile health care that will move from community to community, taking care of the people's health, because most of them, most of the women, pregnant women, deliver there, and if they have any complications, you find out that the woman is gone. So that's why we're having high mortality rate of pregnant women in our communities, and I'm going to make sure that is reduced or even eliminated by introducing mobile health care. I'm also going to introduce a mobile empowerment for the youths. Empowerment, because the youths, due to lack of jobs, get into some crime and negative vices. But if there's this mobile empowerment, which allows them to flow with the time, to know what is happening, actually, to stay in the village and know about the job opportunities in Lagos, in Abuja, and apply for these jobs. And I'm also going to create a place, an outlet in Enugu, in Lagos, in Abuja, and Port Harcourt, a place that will be a home that will house graduates who want to go and source for jobs in towns, in these towns. Why? Because some of them don't go even when they get the invitations for jobs in these cities because they don't have anywhere to stay and their parents cannot afford to pay for their accommodation in those towns. I'm going to provide accommodations that will house them, give them 2 square meal morning and evening. In the morning after the meal, you go to where you want to go and look for a job. Then in the evening you return, you get a meal for it. So I'm going to provide those things for the people. And again, when you look at my place, you find out that the people are in their need of government presence.
All right.
They are farmers, they produce their crops,
the candidate of the Young
but the crops are not
Party.
sold out.
Thank you. We go for another break, and when we return, we give the candidates opportunity to counter a position stated by the other candidate, and also you get to sell yourselves for 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. You get to sell yourselves to your constituents, the one you're aspiring to represent. It is still the Abia State Abia State election debate organized by the Abia State election debate team, comprising of Flow 94.9 FM, Buzz 89.7 FM, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Abia Facts Online TV, and all platforms under Online Media Practitioners Association of Nigeria, Abia State Chapter. This debate is live on YouTube. You can check Flow 94.9 FM YouTube page and watch what is going on in the studio live. We will be right back. On Abia State election debate, coming up on Thursday, 17th of January, is the Isukwato Umunochi Federal Constituency for the House of Representatives. Jude Udachara of the People's Democratic Party, Victor Mbakwe of the Young Progressive Party will slug it out by 3 p.m. live on the partnering media houses, Flow 94.9 FM, Buzz 89.7 FM, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Abia Fact Online TV, and all platforms under Online Practitioners Media Association of Nigeria, Abia State Chapter. Stay tuned.
My name is Natu Baba. And some people they say I be superstar. But to me, the real superstars are the people where they go vote for the candidate of their choice without violence. You understand? So for this upcoming election, be my superstar. Go out, go vote. No fighting, no violence. Because election will be war.
Isukwato Nguriano, Umunochi Nguriano, onye mmeri abịala nwokorobịa Chineke kpọrọ ka ọ ga-anọchite anyị bụ ndị Isukwato na Umunochi Federal Constituency na ụlọ iwu Federal House of Representatives. Ọ ga-ewebatara anyị ihe na ọganiru n'ala Isukwato na Umunochi. Tụnyere Mbakwe Victor Ikechukwu maka nnọchite doro anya, tụnyere party YPP maka ọganiru ndị okorobịa. Ngwa gazie gagwa ndị obodo Isukwato na Umunochi na Mbakwe abịala ọzọ. Mbakwe ga-eme karịa. I will vote YPP. I will vote a youth. I will vote Victor Mbakwe Ikechukwu for a better representation of Isukwato Umunochi Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives. YPP, service to the people.
The 2019 elections will hold on February 16 and March 2nd, 2019. The election is another opportunity to elect leaders at state and national level. Nigerians, your vote is your choice to exercise that power. Do not sell your vote. Do not sell your conscience. Go out on election day and vote. Vote wisely and protect your vote. Say no to electoral malpractice. Say no to violence. Make your vote count.
This message is brought to you by Abia State Election Debate Team.
Abia transformation don't enter get 5 with a good governance from December. No good healthcare infrastructure. Abia done better with the jolly all because of Ibazo. Okay, see Ibazo. Carry go.
Okay, say Ibazo, now you we know.
Okay, see Ibazo. Now you we know.
Ahead, oh, carry
see the better road to them. Now who do free food for public schools. So now who they can.
Now you we know.
Security.
Okay, see
it don't they better.
Ibazo.
Don't they sleep well.
Ahead, oh, carry go.
Hey, bastard them. Our own stadium, the best in Africa. Hey, carry sports development in entire Tino. Nakuna consi new chassis any bar stadium by Ibazo. Now you know. Ahead, carry go. Na coalition of Abia Progressives, CAP, bring on this message.
A difference is about to be made in the forthcoming general elections in Abia State.
Abia State Election Debate Team is providing a platform for candidates of political parties to talk to millions of Abians, both at home and diaspora,
on their visions, programs, agendas, and how they hope to achieve them, starting from the second week of January 2019.
Abia State Election Debate Team would run in 3 categories:
House of Representatives, Senatorial, and Governorship election debates.
These debates will be a simulcast on the partnering media houses: Flo
94.9 FM,
Pause 89.7 FM, Abba Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM Umuahia,
Abia Fact Online TV, and Online Media Practitioners Association of Nigeria, Abia State Chapter.
For more information, call
0903-332-9775 or email
abiadebateteam@yahoo.com. You can also follow us on our Facebook page,
Abia State Debate Team. Well, this is the final lap of the debate. The debate of the Abia State election debate organized by the Abia State election debate team. And today is the turn of the Isikwato Umunochi Federal Constituency. Well, we do have 2 candidates here in the studio of the Abia State election debate. And of course, the candidate of the YPP, Victor Mbakwe, and also that of the People's Democratic Party, Jude Udachara. Now, it is time to counter each other position stated by the other candidate. We will begin with you, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Jude Udachara.
My counter point is just on the issue of zoning. You know, Victor here, I mean, I must commend his courage to run for the Federal House of Representatives, even though the president, while signing the not young to run bill, advised them that it should kickstart in 2023, not right now. But for him to summon that courage, I mean, that's a good one. But Victor throws himself from Eluama, and when he was talking about zoning, he said for the governorship that is good, but now for the Federal House of Representative ticket, you know, which Isukwato had it between 1999 and 2007. Honorable Madako represented the constituency, and 8 years after he went on to Umunochi local government. 2 local governments are sharing this position, and the incumbent Honorable Kironye Jocha, after 8 years, came to appeal to the stakeholders in Isukwato to let them go. So now he came back. He's coming by the ticket in PDP, zoned back to Isukwato local government. So Eluama had done 8 years the first time, and the entire Isukwato stakeholders now said Uturu, their next door neighbor, should produce the candidate. That's why I emerged. So I'm just saying that if it's fair for the governor to governorship be zoned to the Abia South, then it is only fair that Uturu person, myself, should be allowed to go and represent the constituency in 2019. That's just my counter. And I'm sure Victor will agree with me.
All right, the candidate of the Young Progressive Party, Victor Mbakwe, it is your time to counter the position stated by the People's Democratic Party candidate.
Like he just said that because the zoning team worked for Abia State and produced the Dr. Keze Bazo, that it should also work for Isukwato. I don't agree with that, because I believe that Isukwato and Umunochi are 2 local governments, and it's not, you know, there's no constitution for Isukwato that says we are zoning it by community by community. Okay, if Uturu produces today, Iloma will produce tomorrow, Ovin will produce next tomorrow. There's nothing like that. What happens is that it's Isukwato stone. And
PDP, there's something like
no, this is not PDP. This is general. I am in YPP. I am not in PDP. And YPP has said, let the best in YPP contest. And I emerged as the candidate in YPP. And it should be a level playing ground for everybody in Isukwato to contest. If the people of Isukwato decide that it is Victor Mbakwe that should represent them, it's good. If they decide that it is Honorable Jude, fine. But then let the people decide. It's not a zoning thing, because the zoning thing already takes out competent people most times from the scene, and at the end of the day, you don't get to test the real strength of the leaders that are coming out. So let the people take their decisions on the polls.
All right, it is time for the candidates to sell themselves right here on this platform. You have 3 minutes for that. We're beginning with you, the candidate of the Young Progressive Party, Victor Mbakwe. You have 3 minutes to sell yourself.
Okay. It's quite on day one. Can we buy so here? So English. Ya doka I bunde berabia. Abunde berabia. Abmonyi sukwato. Ilanya. Ega hona. Ibia ni sukwato nine. Otu sukwato doka ngagbara oso. PDP has been in power for how many years? Isukwato to the buy no progress, no nothing. Otu buy dumbem kado wanta ko kado rota, and it's even getting worse. Small erosion equals leakage in Boka na ebido have been left to break the road. Ya bo asiozo. Abiango hone se selfie. Abere se go selfie there. When there are other hundreds of other erosion sites scattered all around the constituency, both in Isukwato and Umunochi. Isukwato na no ga boga IBG. Take care our own time. Take care our future in our hands. It's youth o'clock. Youth o'clock. All the youths, let the youths bring new ideas, new creativity, new energy into governance. Because onye issue mangola huyo. Onye hu ya boku, onye makwara ngola huyo. Oba ya bụ the youths ya boku mangola huyo. Egucha akwụkwọ foto nweta wọrụ. Gagara nke your uncle akaru your uncle agwa ana achọkọ bụrụ ụmụ ya bịa nọkwa. You find these things are not good. Let us take the future. That's our future. Let us take it in our hands. Let us be allowed to exercise our creativity and our innovativeness in leadership. All the local government, from every strata of power, from local government to the federal government, youths are not included in any decision-making body. State Executive Council, any youth not there. Federal Executive Council, any youth not there. Youths are kept out. Meanwhile, the youth may produce more than 70% of the population, and this youth, 70%, may produce the active. They are the active generation. They are the manpower of the state. So, here na yobo ndi sukwato kai mepanya kai manu no ga irola mba kwesiri mepanya baba politics of rice na akpa na akwa na 2000. Here about politics. This is the time our future. About politics of keke na okada. You have a policy of empowering our people. Let the youth come in. Let us be creative. Let us bring new ideas and new creativity and energy into this leadership, so that let us develop our place to become the modern city of Kuserebo. Dr. Emma Olona Farm Settlement should be a running place. I gave that Olona Farm Settlement till now. Olona Farm Settlement is a shadow of itself. We can't even grow. We can't even grow things we buy within ourselves.
All right, thank you very much. The candidate of the Young Progressive Party. Thank you. Your time is up. Thank you. Now to the candidate of the People's Democratic Party. You have 3 minutes to sell yourself. Jude Udachara.
Radio na TV, delegwanya na TV. Ana mbarito ka na barita na igorora ndi wanugwu ndewo no numangune ndi sojiba imne keluno aha wujuru daja ndi na adono ododo ochichi na PDP ndi umbrella na yunu onwa na abia onwa February ogokara 16th onu futani igwe toro umbrella vote ebe ụlọ no umbrella enyu na akwụkwọ to vote unu pia aka ngawa na umbrella kunu na pia aka na umbrella unu na apita ụzọ ọma ka njiti na budget anyị kwa ahwa atamishi ọnwụ eti ụzọ Federal Ministry of Works nji nye ha nsogbu ha etinyechi ụzọ n'obodo anyị niile na community anyị niile maka ohe anyị ga-esi na-agbata mkume eji na-arụ ụzọ niile a na-arụ na ala Igbo niile n'ala ndị igwe nga mana ayọkwa unu ka unu na-etekwe umbrella aka ka unu na-apịa umbrella unu na-apịa ngịnị ọkụ onwe communities enwetebe ọkụ autonomous ile enwetebe ọkụ anyị isi ọnwụ na-etinyesi ya na constituency project anyị na-etinyesi ya anyị na-ewetakwa ọkụ anyị ga na-ayọkwa gọvanọ steeti anyị nke we onye anyị nwoke ya na-enyekwa anyị kọntraktị ọkụ na-etikwuru anyị aka n'ọkụ anyị ga-agbatakwa Federal Ministry of Power na-etinyekwe bọjetị kọmunizi enwebe ọkụ ha nwe ọkụ ọ dịkwa m n'obi mmiri ahụ a na-ata ịga kuteti mmiri ihiku aịsa nọ na-ataba atọ ọ na-agbatụla anyị kwa itinye mmiri ndị ụmụnnochi na isikwa atọ na ụmụnnochi niile obi m wu na 4 years m ga-anọ ụzọ niile nọ n'uturu ụmụnnochi isikwa atọ aji techa ha korota ya okporo bekee empowerment anyị ga-eme ya eziokwu na onye na ugbu a na-eme sọsọ empowerment anyị ji ime empowerment anyị ji salari anyị ọkara ihe a na-eri na ụgwọ ọnwa anyị ga na-eji ya na-eme quarterly empowerment ụmụ anyị ga na-azụrụ na akwa otu anyị si kwuo kwa ọnwa atọ anyị echenjere na akwa so na-eyi anyị enweta nwaanyị ọbụla nọ na kọnstituent ga-enweta akwa anọ ọhịa na-ekwu anyị ga-ekere rice ọwụ sọsọ nke ntakịrị otu agba rice ka ụmụ anyị ga na-evu n'ala mgbe anyị ga-eme empowerment nke anyị ga-arụ ụzọ rụọ ọkụ mekwe empowerment onye nsi maka run unu tụọrọ PDP vote na mmaji umbrella ebe sịrị umbrella.
All right, thank you very much, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party. We've come to the end of the debate for today. We really want to appreciate the candidates, the two candidates here, for responding positively. The candidate of the Young Progressive Party, Victor Mbakwe, and also the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Jude Udachara. Certificate presentation will be at the end of the debate. And thank you very much to the crew. Emenike Robo, Ukandu Samuel Izu, Benedim, Ehimi, Ugochuku Mwanko, Samson Eze, Stanley Ba, Boz FM, Vision Africa, OMPAN, that's the Online Media Practitioner Association of Nigeria, and also Flo 94.9 FM. Tomorrow will be the turn of the red chambers. We're moving from the green chambers to the red chambers. Tomorrow, it will be by 3 p.m., and it will be the turn of Abia North Senatorial District. My name is Michael Oni.
The long-awaited Abia election debate will commence on the 14th of January 2019. Certainly, only incompetent candidates will not debate to the adjudication of electorate. This debate will kick off from the 3rd week of January 2019 and run for a period of 8 days. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 21st, and 22nd. The Federal House of Representatives will run on the partner media houses from the 14th to the 17th of January 2019. Aba North and Aba will be on the 14th of January by 11 a.m. Ugunagbo Obingwa constituency will be on the 14th of January by 3 p.m. Bende constituency will be on Tuesday, 15th of January by 11 a.m. Umuahia Ikwano constituency will be on Tuesday, 15th of January by 3 p.m. Ohafia Arochukwu constituency will be on Wednesday, the 16th of January by 11 a.m. Also on Wednesday by 3 p.m. will be the time for Isialangwa North and Isialangwa South constituency by 3 p.m. It will be the turn of Ukwa East and Ukwa West constituency on Thursday, 17th of January at 11 a.m. while Isikwato and Imunochi constituency will be on Thursday, the 17th of January by 3 p.m. For the senatorial zones, Aba North senatorial zone will be on the 18th of January, which is Friday, at Abia Hotel Central Hall. It will be live on our partner media houses from 3 p.m. That of Abia South senatorial zone will be 19th of January, which is Saturday, at Abia Hotel Central Hall by 3 p.m. It will be the turn of candidate for Abia Central senatorial zone 21st of January 2019 at Abia Hotel Central Hall by 3 p.m. while the gubernatorial candidates will debate on Tuesday 22nd of January 2019 at Abia Hotel Central Hall by 4:30 p.m. Tune in to the partnering media houses Flo 94.9 FM Umuahia. Umuahia, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Umuahia, Bose 89.7 FM, Aba, Abia Facts Online TV, and also follow the details on various online platforms. Online Media Practitioners Association of Nigeria, OMPAN, Abia State Chapter. Abia deserves the most dynamic, pragmatic, and sagacious leaders with solutions to lead them.
We got more hits for you, so stay tuned.